a little bit later.
And do you know what? What is all this about worms in the studio? Darren, I hate worms.
Wait, calm down, Jay, because we've got Worms 3D in our first glance. All right, it's all right.
I overheard a conversation earlier about pirates in the studio. What is all this shiver me timbers business anyway? This really, really gets to me.
All right, Jay, please, just chill out, because Pirates of the Caribbean is going sword to sword with Escape from Monkey Island in our Clash of the Titles. It's all right, listen, you calm down, take a seat, and I'll go and tell the people.
I'm still angry, though.
In Gamezville. All right, Jay, it's cool, it's cool. All right, over in the PC lounge, once Jay calms down, we're going to be mixing it up, because we have got a groovy title for you. It's DJ Mix Station 2. Over here in the console kitchen, the Wallace and Gromit are back in a brand new game, because they're looking at Project Zoo. And we've got our G-Team members here. Now, you're probably wondering, why have we got our G-Team members in the face-off zone? Well, it's very simple. These guys are going to be facing off in a G-Team special, and it's boys versus girls. I could cut the atmosphere with a knife. And as usual, over in the mobile pad, we have got G-Team member Lucy. Lucy, what have you got for us today?
Well, we've got the old TV hit, Starsky and Hutch, with the obligatory red Ford Torino on the GBA. And guess what? It's gone 3D.
Well, you've heard it from Luce. Starsky and Hutch is coming to your handhelds. That's what's happening here in Gamezville. If there's a comment you want to make, or you want to send me or Jay or anyone from the G-Team a message, it is very, very simple.
It is. All you UK digital satellite viewers out there, pick up your remote control and press that red button. Now, it will cost you 25p, so do remember to get permission from the bill payer first.
Listen, Jay, I've got a solution to calm you down.
What?
Let's get gaming.
Okay. Right, it's round one of our face-off, and today we are playing Capcom versus SNK 2EO. Now, this is basically an old-school game on a new generation console, and you know what? Beat-em-ups don't get much better than this. This is a perfect game for our face-off, and today we have got a very special face-off. It's a G-Team special, and it's the oldest grudge. What is the grudge?
Jay, it's the oldest grudge in the world. You were right, because it's boys versus girls. You don't need a bigger grudge than that. Come on, guys. Are you ready? Now, our first competitors up today are Simon from the G-Team. He's our music specialist here at Gamezville, and the captain of the girls' team is Lucy. Now, this is a very, very serious match, and I've got to say, you know what? It's anybody's game, Jay.
It's anybody's game.
Absolutely anybody's game. Now, for those of you that love some Street Fighter action, this is Capcom versus SNK. Take a look at this.
Capcom versus SNK 2EO is old-school gaming with a modern twist. 2D characters, 3D environments. Combining legendary fighters from two well-known series, this game has a little something for everyone. Like Street Fighter, choose from Ryu, Ken and Guile. Or maybe you prefer King of the Fighters and would feel more at home with Joe Higashi or Athena. Whatever you choose, you'll find a fighter to fit your style. Use your special moves sparingly and don't forget to block.
Right, we're just about to start round one of our G-Team face-off special, and I really cannot wait. Let's see the girls' team. We've got Lucy over here, we've got Sarah, and we've got Natasha. Now, you might be used to seeing Lucy in the mobile pad, but not today. Today, she's in the face-off zone. Luce, how you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm okay.
And what character are you going to be, Luce?
I'm playing Ryu.
You familiar with Ryu?
Yes, I am.
Yeah?
But I know that this is size game, so I'm going to do my best.
I agree with you, but Luce, are you confident?
Yeah, well, you've got to be confident, haven't you?
Yeah, you're going to do it for the girls?
No chance of winning unless you know you're going to win.
Right, Stas, the girls are ready.
The girls are pumped, but are the boys ready? Because over here we have the boys team. We've got Captain Sidred, we've got Simon, and we have got Matt. And this is the boys team. Now, Simon, let me just have a quick word, because there's a lot of pressure on you, because this is your game. You are the best in Gamezville at this game.
I'd just like to say in my defence, my game is the original. This is newfangled stuff, you know. I'm just going to be great at it anyway.
Are you going to go easy on Lucy?
Yeah, I'll give her a chance.
We don't need your chances.
Right, before we kick off this G-Team special, let me explain the rules. Face-offs are split into 3 rounds. Each round is the best of 3 fights. So the first to 2 fights wins the round. It really is as simple as that.
It is. Let's do this.
Absolutely,
Pick up your
Jay.
pads, ladies and gentlemen. Right, it's 3, 2, 1. Now let the games begin. All right. So, come on, Lucy.
We've got Simon, who is fighting. That's Ken at the moment, Jay.
Come on, Lucy.
second fight to come. And I'll tell you what, I
I'm
thought Simon was
busy.
going to go easy on her. What a liar.
Is that what he calls giving people Right, come on, Lou. Come on. Do it for the girls. That's it, darling. Keep it going. You can do this. Come on now.
So we've got Simon who's fighting as Ken.
And we've got Lucy who's fighting as Ryu. That she's in the blue costume. And she's looking good.
She's looking very good.
Yes, Lucy. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah.
And it is one fight each. The girls have come back very strong in the second fight.
Get ready, Luce. Get ready. Come on.
Oh, Simon started off very hard with a dragon punch.
But Lucy seems ready for some. She's answering back with dragon punches herself. Come on, Luce. That's it. Ooh. This is close.
This is unbelievably close, Jamie.
That's it. Come on, Luce.
Okay, so we've got Simon who's playing as Ken in the yellow outfit.
And we've got Lucy playing as Ryu in the blue costume.
And we have some winners in round one, and it is the boys team. Captain Simon, you've done it in round one. Girls, you really need to come back for round two.
Woo! That was serious.
That was
I need to catch my
unbelievable.
breath. Let's all calm down and check out our first review. Right, I'm in the console kitchen because we're looking at Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo. Now, this is basically an arcade-style platform adventure where you have to liberate a zoo from the evil feathers. Sounds tense. Now, I've got my GT member with me. His name's Matt, and he's going to be giving us a G rating in just a second. And I've got my gamer Omar here. We're going to be finding out what he thinks about this game. But everyone who wants to check out Wallace and Gromit just a little bit more, check this out.
Padlocked. The zoo should have opened an hour ago.
Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo takes over from where the wrong trousers left off. Feathers is back and up to no good, and this time has taken over a zoo. All the baby animals have been taken prisoner and forced to make gems from coal dug from the zoo's mines. It's up to Wallace and Gromit to rescue them, using Gromit's brains and Wallace's wacky inventions, which include a porridge flinger, banana gun, and even a turnip launcher. The action takes place over 6 levels throughout the zoo, including the humid jungle house, an eerie temple filled with robotic penguins, and of course, the dark mines themselves. This game attempts to bring Aardman Animation's popular characters to the gaming masses. But will it prove to be the big cheese, or will you wish you'd had a grand day out instead of staying in to play it?
Now, Matt, does this capture the TV animations of the movie?
Absolutely. This is Nick Park was actually involved in this from Aardman Animation, so it is actually really, really just like the animations. You've got Wallace, you've got Gromit, you've got all the other characters. Gromit even does his little aside to the camera, you know, like he does.
Oh, yeah.
He goes like that. He does that to the camera when he stops. So all the little nuances that they have are in this game. It's just like the animation.
No, I mean, you know, the movie cracks me up. So, I mean, is this game actually funny? Is it fun to play?
It is funny, and it's fun to play, yeah. I mean, it's sort of designed for younger gamers, I'd say.
Right.
But there's a lot of funny moments in it, a lot of gags that older players will understand and find funny as well. So it's got loads of humour, like, you know, doggy paddling through the water and stuff, like a dog and things
the old
like that.
classics.
Yeah, exactly. It's a funny game, lots of humour.
Now, I mean, how do you control the characters? And more importantly, can you play with both of them?
You just play with Gromit, but Wallace is there, like, to give you advice and to help you out. And basically what you have to do, you have to collect all these nuts and bolts for the machinery that then Wallace makes as inventions, that sort of thing. And yeah, it's quite easy to control. It's basic controls really for a 3D platformer. You sort of move around using the analog stick. You've got a jump button, you've got an action button, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the screen now, and I have to say, it does look quite impressive. But what's your opinion on the graphics, mate?
They're very nice. They look spot on. They almost look like claymation animation, but obviously it's not because it's 3D. It's a very clever technique which I haven't really seen before.
That is clever.
You know, and even like Wallace's mouth is all like that.
Do that again. Nice one, Matt. Now let's meet our gamer Omar. He's standing just here. How you doing, mate?
What's happening, mate? You all right?
I'm good, mate. Now, obviously, you're playing this now, so what's your first impressions on it?
It's a good game. It's a good game.
So, I mean, is this a game that you would actually go out and get for your PS2?
I'd borrow it off someone. I don't think I'd buy it. Do you know what I mean?
So
I'd play it. If it come with my computer, yeah, I'd buy it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now, Matt, you know what I ask you on every review, mate. I need a G rating. Please give me one.
Yeah, well, there's no reason why this shouldn't get 4 Gs.
Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo gets an official, this is on the PS2, by the way, 4 Gs.
I've got to say, Jay, Wallace and Gromit are some of my favourite characters. I absolutely love them. Cute and adorable. But now it's time to go over to someone. Remember the wrong trousers? Wallace and Gromit, he never wears the wrong trousers because it's the guru.
The guru is here. Who seeks my wisdom?
Good. I love riding in the Frank style on the GameCube, but keep falling off. Is there a way to become better at it?
You know what I'm going to say, Casey. Practice is the key. But as the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, cheat. Enter this at the code screen. Big up yourself, uppercase, no space. You will now have perfect grinds, Casey. Almost as perfect as me. Next. Games Guru, I need your wisdom. On Devil May Cry 2, I've completed Disc 1 and want to access hard mode. Do I have to complete both discs before playing hard? Carl. As in Devil May Cry, as in life, there are no shortcuts. Hard mode is called hard mode because it is hard. In order to be ready to play this game, you must have completed both discs as Dante and Lucia. If you complete this challenge, then what lies ahead will be a lot.
I'll tell you what, the guru absolutely kills me when he does that. Boys, uppercase, no space.
Boys!
Sorry, guru. If you want some knowledge, send your emails to guru@gamesville.tv.
In case you didn't catch that, that was guru@gamesville.tv. And for all you UK digital satellite viewers out there, if you've missed any hints, cheats or tips, it's very easy to get them back. Pick up your remote control and press your red button.
Well, Jay, it's a G-Team special in our face-off today. Who do you think's going to do it, mate?
Well, mate, you know what? The girls are coming back. Round 2 is all good, my man.
But the boys are 1 round up, so you know what? It's all to play for, because it's all coming up right here on Gamesville.
At Homebase, we're hammering down prices. All kitchen units are half price. Plus, there's an extra 15% off for a limited time only. This Napoli kitchen includes all these units for under £680. And there's free home delivery before Christmas when you spend over £350. At Homebase.
Makes me wish I was a blue whale. Why? Because the blue whale's got the biggest tongue in the whole world. Over here, you got your sweet taste buds. Here, your bitter taste buds. Strongbow, unlike most other drinks, gets them both very excited. Bitter, sweet Strongbow. It's what your taste buds would order.
Ham, meat, wasabi. They're spending Christmas with us. Let's make them feel at home. Manager's paying.
Yeah, but spend Christmas as in not much.
This Christmas, get organised early. Pick up the Argos Christmas is Coming guide. We've cut the price on 6,000 products to give you the best value Christmas ever.
Argos?
All Argos.
Argos?
Traditional Japanese toast.
Oh, Argos!
Argos!
Ah!
Santa Claus comes tonight.
Now at Play.com, you can buy Halo 2 from $32.99. Combat has evolved.
No enemy has ever withstood our might.
And Earth will never be the same.
I need a weapon.
Halo 2 on Xbox from $32.99 now at Play.com. Free delivery on everything.
At Homebase, we're hammering down prices. All baths and bath suites are half price. Plus, there's an extra 10% off for a limited time only. This Mauritius bath suite is now under £360. And this compact shower bath is now under £450. At Homebase.
welcome back to Gamezville, guys. And if you've just joined us, what can I say? Because you missed an amazing first half, because it is a G-Team special, and it's boys versus girls. And we are playing Capcom versus SNK EO2 on the GameCube. More about that in a second, because coming up on the show, we're going to be looking at some worms. No, not biology class, because it's in our first glance, and it's a brand new game.
And we get angry in the retro zone as we revisit that old classic, Streets of Rage. But right now, it's time for round 2 of our G-Team Faceoff special! Now, you know what? We lost round 1, the girls lost round 1, but you know what? Lucy fought like a trooper. It was very, very close, and now we've got Natasha stepping up to the plate. So, Tash, what character are you going to be?
Eeyore.
Eeyore? Now, this is from the King of the Fighters series, I believe.
He is. He's very good, so I hope he's going to be good luck for me today.
Now, give me some special tactics. Actually, whisper your special tactics.
I'm not giving anything away.
That's what I'm talking about. We need this one, girls. Let's do it.
All right, Simon from the G-Team. Now, are you a Street Fighter specialist?
I am a Street Fighter specialist. You might notice I've picked Guile, who's a Street Fighter legend.
Yeah, now, apparently you've modelled yourself on Guile in real life. Is that true, Simon?
I'm not quite sure about that, but possibly a little bit longer with the hair I might get there.
All right, let's see if you can fight like him. Right, this is round 2 of our games, of our G-Team special face-off. Right now, guys, let's just get it on. So pick up your pads, please. Okay, it's 3, 2, 1. Let the games begin! And we are playing the best of 3 fights per round. Face-offs are split into 3 rounds, and this is the second round, Jamie.
Yes, no, you've got to get 2 wins. And Natasha has won the first fight. Come on, Natasha. Yes. Round 2 coming up.
Round 2 coming up.
Here we go. Come on, Tash. That's it.
Oh, Tash is just storming him. Absolutely storming.
Simon is under some serious pressure now.
He's starting to use his sonic boom just a little bit more. Oh,
come on,
it's very close. It's very close indeed.
Come on, Tash, keep the pressure on him. Oh, and Guile seems to be coming back.
So we've got Simon playing as Guile, and Simon wins the second fight of the second round. Right. It's all to play for in the second round,
This one
Jamie.
is the decider, and we're off. Come on, Tasha. Do it for the girls.
So we've got Simon playing as Guile on the right-hand side of the screen, and Natasha is playing as Eeyore.
That's right, and she's on the left-hand side of the screen.
Guile under pressure.
Come on,
He's under pressure. He's under serious pressure.
Come on, Tash. Nearly there, Tasha. Nearly there. Keep going. I'm crazy on him. Now that is what I'm talking about. It's pandemonium here. Tash, tell everyone at home how you did that.
There was no competition at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's one apiece. The third and final round is going to be all important.
Oh dear. Simon. Explain yourself, please.
Well, I just feel like I've let the team down. I've let myself down. I've let my family down. I've just let everyone down.
That's because you have. Now, guys, you know what? Put down your pads and go and give us some news. How you doing, Matt?
I'm okay. I'm a bit gutted about Simon's performance.
Oh, it was bad, wasn't it?
He's left me with it all to do in the third round. Can you believe it?
She's smiling behind.
She's loving it. She did well. Yeah, I know. She did well. Hats off to her.
How do you think you're going to do?
We'll have to wait and see. I've got to do it.
All right, on with the gaming news. What have you got for me, mate?
Yeah, well, Capcom have announced they're going to make a game of The Nightmare Before Christmas, the Tim Burton film that came out a few years back.
All right, and when's this meant to be coming out?
It's meant to be coming out sort of October 2004, so it's a long way off, but it's going to be interesting because it was it's such a nice-looking film, you know, with the animation and stuff.
I loved it. I thought it was a brilliant film.
Yeah, exactly. It was this sort of the dark sort of Batman feel about it being Tim Burton and mixed with sort of humour and you know, a bit scary as well. So it's interesting how it's going to turn out.
That's brilliant. I mean,
yeah, it's pretty good.
So are we going to have like the stars from the actual film in the game?
Yeah, Jack Skellington is going to be in it, which I like him because I do like my Skellingtons. His faithful dog Zero is going to be in it, and also some sort of slightly more evil skeletons that are coming to sort of cause some trouble in the town. So it's an interesting idea.
Well, Tim Burton fans, something for you. Cheers, Matt. Simon, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, very good.
What you got for me?
I got some interesting, in fact, some good news for beleaguered Nintendo GameCube owners.
Well, GameCube owners have been having a very, very hard time recently, so give them some good news, Si.
All right, well, you know the Zelda games, fantastic adventure series.
Yep.
I mean, I love Zelda, always have done. Well, it turns out there's rumours that the next Nintendo Zelda game is going to try a more realistic approach to the graphics.
So what do you mean? It's going to be like, is it going to look more like a first-person shooter type thing, or?
Well, more going back to the sort of the original Zelda, the earlier Zelda titles. I mean, before Wind Waker,
yeah.
There was Ocarina of Time, which was more realistic. I mean, although it was cartoony, it was still more realistic looking, and maybe they're going to be heading in that sort of Splinter Cell sort of direction.
Now, personally, I think one of the reasons why Zelda's actually been so successful is because the graphics are quite cartoony. Now, do you think that they make a mistake by going a little bit too realistic?
I don't know. I think it's it turns off quite a few people to the title, especially the cel-shaded Wind Waker series. People have certainly a lot of adults have felt sort of alienated from the game,
right, yeah.
because they didn't feel it's a sort of game. It looks like a kid's game,
but it actually isn't.
It isn't. It's a very good title. I recommend everybody go out and try it. But the really good news about this is that Miyamoto, the chap who makes who made the Wind Waker and Zelda series, has made it very clear that there's going to be a follow-up to Wind Waker, a cel-shaded follow-up. So this could mean, like, in the next year or two, we could see 2 new Zelda titles.
Excellent stuff. Well, GameCube owners, that was your good news. Just one more question.
Yeah.
Are you going to take Jamie in the Gamezville Elite Final?
Well, if I make it there, he's toast.
Jamie, what do you think of that, mate?
Toast, eh? We'll soon see about that, mate. Right, now I can feel you lot's excitement, because this is the part of the show where we give you some gaming for free. Yes, because this is the freebies desk, and we got a freebies specialist. Her name is Sarah, and she's been hunting the World Wide Web. What you got for me today?
I've got a fighting freebie for you today.
Ooh.
This is a really good one. It's a game that's based, well, it's a whole site dedicated to the Brazilian martial art of capoeira fighting.
Capoeira,
And this is a game called Capoeira Fighter 2. It's a demo version, but you can either play it online or you can download it onto your PC.
Okay.
And you select a couple of players. You can't access all the players, obviously, because it's a demo version.
Right.
But then you get to play in all these different environments. So this is a lovely jungle environment, and I'm playing with the computer at the moment, but you've got 1 or 2 player options, and it's just a really good martial arts.
2 players, that's cool.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's also the first version of this game, Capoeira 1. You can play that as well. That's a beach environment as well. But you do all sorts of combos. You can get them kicking and jumping, and it's just gorgeous to look at, isn't it? And it's good to play as well.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And just one question. Are you looking forward to your 3rd round matchup with Matt?
I can't wait. I beat him all the time, so I can't wait.
Do the business there. Right, moving on from freebies to messages now. Now, I've got 2 here. The first one is from Bethany Gill, and she's got a good one here, actually. She's messaged me asking, have you ever fallen out with Daz over a game? Well, me and Daz don't fall out over games. We're a team. We are the boys. We work as one, man. Never fall out. No. That'll make us quite sad. Right, the second one, this is for you, Daz. It's from Brian Delport, and he's got a question for you. It says, who are your favourite characters in Virtual Fighter 4?
I'd have to say, I've actually got 2. One of them is Lao Chan, because he is the bad boy of Virtua Fighter. And then the other one's probably Lei Fei, because he's pretty cool as well, Jay. And I know you're quite handy with him, because you beat the creator of the game on it.
Hey, nice one, Daz. I'm glad you got that one in, mate. Right. People, we want your messages, all of us. So this is what you do. UK digital satellite viewers, pick up your remote control and press your red button. Now, it will cost you 25p, so you must make sure you got permission from the bill payer first.
Absolutely, Jay. Or you can even email the boys at gamezville.tv.
That's the boys at gamezville.tv.
But right now, it's time to go over to Lucy, who's got a wicked first glance for us.
This is Martin Brown, and he's come all the way down from Team 17 Software to talk about a brand new game of Worms. Yes, it's Worms 3D. Martin, welcome to Gamesville.
Right.
First of all, what's different about Worms 3D?
Well, for a start, the game is in 3D, and it's a major departure for our series, and it really explodes to life.
Absolutely. Well, I've seen it, and it's beautiful to look at. But what about the gameplay? Is it any different?
Well, what we've tried to do is retain the feel of the classic and cult series in 2D and really bring it so it feels the same in 3D, and I think we've pulled that off, really.
Now, this is a really easy game to actually just pick up and play, and for all those people out there who may not have played Worms, what type of game is it?
Well, it's a turn-based strategy game. You get, you know, sort of a minute to plan your move, choose your weapon, And that really makes it fun for a lot of people to play because they get time to think about what they're going to do.
Now, this is a turn-based strategy game, but with a difference, because there's a little bit of humour in it, isn't it? Because, well, who are the main characters?
Yeah, well, worms, really.
And what exactly do they do?
Well, they like to, you know, sort of have fun by shooting each other with an assortment of outrageous weapons.
And some of the weapons are quite extraordinary, because this game is not based on real life, is it?
I would say not, no. You know, we've got...
Talk me through the array of weapons.
We've got old women in there, we've got bananas that explode, sheep and sheep that fly, you know, all these sort of crazy things, cows as well.
So it's definitely a game with a difference. What would you say is your favourite aspect of the game?
Favourite aspect of the game really is the fun you can have multiplayer, and in particular we have a system in there that generates random landscapes, so you can be playing forever, basically.
Would you say that it's more fun to play multiplayer than single?
The single player is great fun, but nothing beats having a real battle with your friends.
You want to get all your mates round and play all together,
yeah,
don't you?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming into Gamezville. It's been great to meet you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Right, I'm here in the PC Lounge with music specialist Simon and Eric over here. Now, we've featured a few EJ titles here on Gamezville before, and all of them have been very, very good. Now, we've got DJ Mix Station 2 on the PC. Now, this is slightly different because it allows you to be a DJ. Most EJ titles allow you to be a producer, but this one can turn you into a superstar. Have a look at this.
DJ Mix Station 2 is for all the budding DJs out there who don't have their own decks and want to mix digital music files. And mix they shall, as this program will accept MP3s, WAV files and WMA files. This program is designed for pros and amateurs alike, with simple and complex interface modes available. DJ Mix Station 2 promises a plethora of features, including sample pads with the option to import your own samples. A beat lock function that ensures that whatever you're mixing, it'll always be in time. And what mixing package would be complete without a scratch mode for you to cut up your tracks with? So the question is, will DJ Mix Station 2 turn you into a superstar DJ or just a plain old wedding jockey?
All right, so Simon, you know, I know you're a big EJ fan. I mean, you've pretty much used all of the titles that EJ have brought out. So what is this title about?
This, like the title says, DJ Mix Station 2 allows you to work as a DJ, basically. It's a very functional product. You know, it's something you can actually take it out and have parties with it.
Excellent. I mean, so what kind of features does it have? What can you do with it?
It's got some great features, actually. I mean, if you look here, we can just drag a track from the bottom and plop it onto the deck there, and it loads up, and drag another track up there. And then, basically, you've got these tracks on these decks, virtual decks, and you press play, and they'll start spinning. And you can actually scratch them in real time. You can mix them together with the crossfader, just like you would on a normal set of decks. Yeah. And the beauty of it is you've got this thing called beat lock, which will snap the timing of both the tracks in for you, so you haven't got to match them up like as you would on normal decks. It does it all for you and does it really quickly and easily.
So can you download your own tunes and mix them up as well?
Yeah, you can. I was trying it at home last night. I was playing around with my music collection on, and you can. This will accept MP3s, Windows Media Audio files, or WAV files. It'll also, you can put a CD in and take tracks off that and put them in.
So I mean, you know, is there anything that you don't like about this product?
Well, the beat lock feature that matches the timing, it's not infallible. Some of the tracks I put on, it was judging their BPM all wrong, and it was like slowing one track right down and speeding it right up, so sometimes you're going to have to do it yourself.
All right, cool. So we've got Eric over here. Eric, you're our superstar DJ today. So, I mean, how did you find this? How did you find using it? Because I saw you using it earlier.
Yeah, well, I find it's good, and I find it interesting as well.
Did you make some cool beats up?
Yeah.
Yeah? I saw you with the headphones nodding that there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, is this the kind of thing that you'd probably spend hours on and you can find yourself getting really into?
Yeah, I'll spend a couple hours on it because it's good. It's like just the same as the more.
You a big music fan?
Yeah.
Oh, of course. Now, Simon, I'm going to ask you for a G rating, as we do for everything here at Gamezville, all the reviews. So give me a rating out of 5 Gs, please.
Well, it's not for everyone, and I know there's a lot of pro DJs out there who are going to be snorting at this, saying, well, you can only use real decks. But you can take this out. It's designed for a laptop. You could have a really good party with it. So I'll give it a high 3.
So you're saying you can use this in a club?
Yeah, you can take this out, plug some speakers into your laptop. You can got your entire music collection. You can use it like real decks.
Excellent. Well, you've heard it from Simon. DJ Mix Station on the PC gets a Gamezville rating of 3 Gs.
Well, Si, you better get off the decks, mate, because we're moving from music to mayhem. The G team have got a serious grudge to settle. Who will do it? Will it be the girls or will it be the boys? We'll be finding out. Right, we are just about to start round 3 of our G team Face-Off special, and it is a special today. It is 1 match each. This is the 3rd and final round. This is the decider. Now in Gamezville, we've had a lot of tension building up slowly over the past sort of weeks now. We've got the boys who think they're the better gamers, and we've got the girls over here who think they're the better gamers. So what better way to sort it out than to get them on a face-off? Now, like I said, it's 1 round each. This really is the big one. This is the 3rd and final, and this is the decider.
Absolutely, Jay. Now, before we kick this face-off off, let me explain the rules, because we are playing Capcom versus SNK EO2 on the GameCube. Now, face-offs are divided into 3 rounds. This is the 3rd and final round, and it's the best of 3 fights. First to 2 fights wins the round, guys. Please, pick up your pads. Let's get it on. Woo. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah! All right. 3, 2, 1. Let the games begin.
Okay, so we've got Sarah, who is playing as Sagat. So we're back to the Street Fighter characters now. And we have got Matt over there, who's playing as M. Bison.
Yeah, he is, Jamie.
Brilliant stuff, Sarah.
Oh, M. Bison pulling out some of his special moves.
Now, Sagat is a character from the Street Fighter series, and he is a bad.
Bison takes that round, and Matt, you have won the first fight of the 3rd round. Very
Come
close,
on,
very close.
Come on. Now it's all still to play for. Who's going to win? Is it the boys or the girls?
All right, so we've got M. Bison, who's being played by Matt, and we've got Sagat, who's being played by Sarah. Sagat coming back in this round.
Great stuff, Sarah. Keep it going. That's it, Sarah. You've got him right where you want him. What a move! And Matt's under pressure. Yes! Sarah wins the 2nd fight. It's down to the 3rd and final decider.
This is it, guys. Right, we've got Matt, who's playing as M. Bison. And we've got Sarah playing as Sagat. And Sagat, M. Bison pulling out all the stops now.
Yes.
And Sarah doing incredibly well, it's got to be said.
It's so close, Darren.
It is so close, Jay.
I can't call it.
I can't call it either.
But M. Bison's really pulled out. Come on, Sagat. That's it, Sarah. That's it, Sarah. Keep it going.
And the boys have done it. They have won today's G Team Special Face-Off Championship. Well done, Matt. Now we've got Captain Simon over here. You led your team to victory, Simon.
Yeah, I always had faith in my boys.
Yeah, I mean, they did well. They did represent, did they?
Yeah, totally represent.
But you can't count out the girls, because they made you lot sweat, especially Mr. Simon.
They did well. They did well, yeah. And they
now, I've got to say that, Simon, you are the captain, so you are going to be facing Jamie for that Gamezville Elite stamp. Now, you've got a lot of pressure on you, because this is your game. How do you feel about it?
Well, I know. He's been practicing all day, so I mean, if he wins, he wins.
All right, well, that's all we need to hear.
What a liar! Practicing all day? Don't believe that for a second. Now let's meet the girls' team captain, Lucy. How are you? Are you feeling all right?
Do you know what? I'm feeling great. I think we gave the boys a really good run for their money.
Absolutely.
We all played
Give the
really
girls a round of applause.
Yeah, definitely. Really well done. You were unlucky, girls. So close. Well, I tell you what, now it's time to meet somewhere where if he was here, he would be whooping everyone. You know what I'm talking about. It's the one and only Games Guru.
I am here. Knowledge is my weapon, and you know that I aim to please. Who seeks me?
How do I get all of the bikes on Dave Mirror Freestyle BMX2 on the Xbox?
James, you want all of the bikes. Not 1, not 2, but all. You are a very demanding child. But you are in luck, for you have caught me in a good mood, which is very rare. Listen to my wisdom. At the main menu screen, press up, left, down, right. Down, down, right, down, down, left. X. You will now have as many bikes as you wish. for. More than you could ever possibly need. Next. Games Guru. I can't get past Brad Faxon on Tiger Woods 2003 on the PS2. Do you have any cheats, Ian Woodcock? The cunning Brad Faxon. Finding it a little tough, Ian. You need to chill. Golf is meant to be relaxing. You're missing the point, my friend. Listen to my wisdom, for I may have what you need. Enter the code ALLTW3. All of the golfers will now be yours, my friend. You can pick someone better in order to defeat Brad Faxon. Good luck, my friend. Choose a new golfer. Press play and breathe.
Do you know what, Daz? I'm a little bit nervous. I'm too close up here. Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean, Jay.
You guys don't have to get that close. You can get to Guru through email. Just send them to guru@gamesville.tv.
That's guru@gamesville.tv.
And for all you UK digital satellite viewers, if you've missed any hints, cheats or tips, you can also get those back very easily. Press that red button on your remote and get interactive. Whew, Jay, I'll tell you what, mate. Your time is coming, boy.
It's coming
You
up.
are taking on the captain of the men's team, Simon Alvaranga, the big fish in our G-Team Face-Off special. How do you feel?
Well, it is his game, but you know what, Daz? I'm just going to go out there and let my thumbs do the talking, mate.
Well, if you want to see that final, don't go anywhere, because it's all happening right here on Gamesville.
You can't help being pleased when you stock up with any two of these packs of beer for only £20 at Asda.
Heard you got a new phone, Derry. Did you get it from the link? No. Shame. Because I just got this Nokia 3220 camera phone, free on T-Mobile. 500 minutes, 100 texts, only £5 a month for 6 months. And does yours do this? You've been stitched up, mate.
The Link. Phones to suit every pocket.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby.
Games for brains, games for geeks, games for nutters, games for freaks, games for mum, games for dad, games for kids they'll drive you mad, games to conquer, games to beat, games I bet you can't defeat, games to test the stuff you know, games that bite and don't let go, play for honour, play for kicks, grab remotes, get your fix, look for trouble, look for fun, got 5 minutes, come get some, a game for everyone, get on Sky GameStar, just press interactive now.
Now at Play.com, you can buy Halo 2 from $32.99. Combat has evolved.
No enemy has ever withstood our might.
And Earth will never be the same.
I need a weapon.
Halo 2 on Xbox from $32.99 now at Play.com. Free delivery on everything.
In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he's Parson Brown.
It's a wish come true. Mix and match, 3 for 2.
You can do the job when you're in town. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chilling. But Frolic can play the Eskimo way.
3 for 2, mix and match on thousands of toys and gifts at Woolworths.
welcome back to Gamezville, and coming right up, Starsky and Hutch are fighting crime around Bay City on your GBA.
And we roll back the years to 1989, when Streets of Rage was testing tempers in the arcades. But before all of that, there's troubles on the high seas in today's Clash of the Titles. And what is Clash of the Titles? This is where two games of the same type go head to head. There's two games, but there can only be one winner. And today, I am playing Escape from Monkey Island.
And I am playing Pirates of the Caribbean, and you better escape from Monkey Island, mate, because I'm telling you, Pirates of the Caribbean is going to take you out. This is Pirates of the Caribbean, the video game, and it's a unique role-playing experience, Jamie, with an intriguing storyline. I mean, you have the ability to explore everything the world has to offer. In this game, it's set in the 17th century, and you play as Nathaniel Hawke, even a sharp-witted captain of his own ship. Gaining wealth and experience gives players the opportunity to hire crew members, sell huge ships, and uncover priceless treasures, my friend. Beat that on Monkey Island.
Well, this is the fourth in the legendary, yes, legendary Monkey Island series of graphic adventures. We got characters like Guybrush and his swashbuckling friends now appear in luscious 3D graphics, Daz. Guybrush Threepwood is back home from his honeymoon with the lovely Elaine Marley after surviving his third encounter with the evil Captain LeChuck.
These names, they don't even make sense. Who are they? Elaine Marley?
You just don't know, that's all.
Relation support.
I feel sorry
anyway,
for you.
G-Team, give us your verdict.
Boy, I'm not finished yet.
Tough, mates.
Tricky one, this one. Both great games. Nathaniel, razor-sharp sword, but Guybrush, razor-sharp wit, and you've got to have a laugh, haven't you? So Monkey Island wins it.
You're not having a laugh.
He tried to shut me up, and he still lost. Shame on you, mate, because today, I win! Clash of the Titles. Rawr.
Right, mobile gamers, pay attention, because it's time for another game on your GBA. And I'm here with GT member Lucy. Now, Lucy, you've got another game for us on the GBA, but before that, how do you feel about your loss to Simon from the G-Team?
Well, I don't feel too bad. Like I said, I mean, you know, it's his game. He's really good at it.
No, Luce, I know you don't like to lose at anything.
You can see it. Right, enough of this. Let's get on with the mobile gaming.
I'm forgetting why we're here.
Now, what do you have for us today, then, Luce?
You've got Starsky and Hutch on the GBA.
Okay.
It's an okay mission-based driving game. You start off in story mode and you drive your Ford Red Torino. And the graphics, what they've tried to do is to bring 3D to the GBA in this game. And it's okay, you know, they've done a good job, but the thing is that they've kind of missed out on the gameplay.
It is a GBA, so it's not going to be as good.
No, it's okay.
Is it a good transformation? Or?
It's good. Do you know what's really nice? They've got these really lovely little cutscenes in there, but they could be just a little bit longer. Because they are really cool, you know, and it was a classic TV show, and you kind of want to see more of that in the game.
Definitely.
The missions are okay, you know, you've got the first scene, for example, you've got to pick up pieces of paper and solve the puzzle there. And then you've got to save the day by making sure that all these bombs don't go off on the next level. So, you know, the missions are okay. It's just that driving thing. It's really irritating.
Do you think it's quite similar to Driver? You know, Driver.
Yeah, absolutely. It's similar. It's not as good.
Now, Luce, I had a little go in this earlier, and it was sort of like a mix between Driver, like you said, and Crazy Taxi, the way you're sort of running around and picking things up. It's not passengers, but it's different stuff. So, I mean, but do you think it's any good?
The blocky graphics do, you know, bring it down a little bit, and also that driving on ice just isn't very nice.
So, I mean, if you was going to give this a G rating, out of 5 Gs, Luce, what would you give it?
2 Gs.
2 Gs?
Which is okay.
Yeah, well, we've had worse. We've had worse.
We have had worse, Jay.
Starsky and Hutch on the GBA gets an official Gamezville 2 Gs.
Now, Jay, before we go, I've actually got an email here for Lucy. Now, Lucy, this email is from Stephen from Manchester. Stephen, this one's from you. And basically, he wants to know, are you a true mobile gamer? Or do you just do it for TV?
Stephen, how could you say that? How could you question me? Of course I'm a mobile gamer. I do play GBA games all the time.
And I've got to say, actually, Stephen, that, you know what? During the show, this girl is always on the GBA. You can't get her off it.
I'm telling you, now, you know, Starsky and Hutch, they're retro. You can't say they're not retro.
They are retro,
But
Jay.
I'm going to get even more retro with you, Daz, because we're going to the retro table.
Right, we've made the long journey from the sofa to the retro table. And when I think of this game, I think of 3 key characters. I think of Axel, Cody, and Blaze. I'm talking about Streets of Rage.
and the year was 1989. Barbie had just turned 30 years old. Everyone was going Tetris crazy as the super popular Russian puzzle landed on a brand new Game Boy. There was the film Driving Miss Daisy that had just won the Oscar for Best Picture.
Never mind all that, mate. The most important arrival in '89 has to be the Streets of Rage. Now, this was a good game. It had everything you could want from a side-scrolling beat-em-up, including crumbling ghettos, ugly bad guys, and a trio of heroes to choose from.
Of course, the heroes had to include a couple of young kung fu types. Enter Adam Hunter, enter Axel Stone, and then you need a tough young female fighter, and in this case, it was Blaze Fielding.
Right, you are, Jay, because it was your job to guide Adam, Axel, and Blaze through 8 varied levels, including the street, an alley, and a construction yard, to name but a few.
I remember that, Dal. The story was set in the future, and the government had just been taken over by a powerful criminal organisation. Adam, Axel, and Blaze are police officers out to overthrow the evil that has corrupted their country, risking their lives on the Streets of Rage. But I tell you what, Daz, I'd rather risk my life on the Streets of Rage, mate, than risk it going up to see the Guru.
Ask the Guru. Yes, I am here. Who wishes to ask the Guru? Josh King writes Games Guru. I remember playing the game Space Hulk on the PS1. Why haven't Games Workshop remade it into a PS2 game? Josh, I remember it well. But sadly the Space Hulk board game is no more. Therefore there will be no other games. It would be foolish to make another. However, if you like the Warhammer universe, I suggest you try Fire Warrior. This should quench your thirst for futuristic combat. Next. Richard Crossgale writes, Games Guru, can you tell me next week's lottery numbers? Of course I can, Richard. Let me see. The numbers will be... What? You didn't really think I was going to give them to you, did you? You'd only waste the money on poor quality video games. Be gone.
Right, the tension is building, the lights are blazing, because it's time for our Gamezville Champion of Champions finale! Yeah! Just to remind you guys, it is boys versus girls, and it has been an incredible face-off. The boys just took it in the 3rd and final round, but it was that close. The girls almost snatched it. Now, boys, I've got to tell you that this winner certificate belongs to you. Now, we've got Simon, team captain over there. He led his team to victory. Now, Simon, you know I don't want to give you this. What do I want to do, mate?
Yeah, you want to put an elite stamp on it, I know.
I do want to put an elite stamp on it. And you know what? You've got to beat my copy over there, Jamie. Now, I'm a bit torn in this face-off because I am technically supporting the boys. But you know what? Jamie is my copy. So it's going to be a very, very tight match. Simon, I don't know if you're going to be able to do this one. Jamie, I'm backing you, mate. Simple as that. All right, let's get it on, guys. We are playing Capcom versus SNK EO2. And this is the ultimate round. Right, pick up your pads. After the count of 3, 3, 2, 1. Let the games begin. Now we've got Simon who's playing as Ken in the yellow outfit. And we've got Jamie who's playing as Ryu in the blue. And this is Capcom versus SNK EO2. And this is the best of 3 fights in the ultimate round. At the moment, Simon really putting it down on Jamie. Really putting it down on him. Jamie coming back with some beautiful fireballs there. And it's just so close. Oh, first fight to Simon from the G team. This is the 2nd fight of the ultimate round. Hey, all right, so we've got Simon who's playing as Ken in the yellow outfit. And Jamie, who's playing as Ryu in the blue. And at the moment, it's just anybody's fight. Oh, great move there by Jamie. Oh, Simon comes back with a dragon punch. Oh, and Jamie comes back with another. Oh, what was that? That was unbelievable. And Simon has done it. Simon, you and the boys are today's Gamezville Elite Champions. How do you feel?
Never had a doubt. Never had a doubt.
That was pretty unlucky. What can I say? Jamie, you were representing the girls, and you lost for them.
I'm sorry, what can I say? Did my best, but this is his game.
Simon, this belongs to you, my friend. Well done. Just give him a cheer, boys. Give him a cheer. Well done. The boys are today's Gamezville Elite champion. Now, if you want to come on here and be an elite champion, it is very, very simple. You press that red button on your remote and you get interactive. It will cost you 25p, so please ask the bill payer for permission first.
Now, unfortunately, that's all we got time for right now, but do come again and join us right here. You know where. It's Gamezville!